Hi. Hello. Welcome. Is the microphone on? Yeah, the microphone is on. Welcome. Hello. Hello, Rita. Hello, Sari. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Fox, Anise, and Kate, welcome, guys. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Rancor, Sammy, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Have I seen you here before, Sammy? Or is it the first time? Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. If it's your first time, I hope you enjoy your channel. Elyssia, having a nice evening. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Is it too early to hit the button, the like button? Hit it if you like. You are very much free to do that. Kate, this is the first time seeing Ellie with short hair. Oh my god, you look so cute. Thank you. I don't know, I was just feeling it today. You sound tired. I just woke up from a nap. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So I see that some people freaked out about the title. Guys, I never said I had important things to talk about. I have silly things to talk about. Silly things like, for example, the nap that I took during the weekend and the dream I had during the nap because it involved you fucks. And I was so tempted. About this nap or the previous one? I'm gonna tell you about the previous one, but then this phrase is gonna make a lot more sense. I am so sleepy. I was tempted to risk making the nap I had the other day a reality. Don't worry, I'm professional. I would never let that happen. But the nap that I was having the other day. Did I say hello to everyone? Am I missing anyone? No. Feeling a bit woozy actually, hoping it will pass in a minute. I was playing DRG. The Deep Rock Galactic. I know this one. And that entailed a lot of spinning around to shoot at everything. Okay, nice that you noticed that it was possibly giving you some... I'm assuming it was giving you motion sickness. So now it's nice that you noticed so that you could stop and maybe do something else while you recover. But I really hope that you're feeling better. I've actually had a pretty good day today, which is rare. There was only one altercation that I had with some people. But other than that, first time in ages since No Bad News. Hell yeah, let's go! Hell yeah! That's good! Rancor, I'm so glad to hear that. Power nap, it was supposed to be a power nap, but I'm feeling equally as sleepy as I was before I took the nap. You've seen me here before, but admittedly I haven't been on a few streams. I'm sorry, it's probably I guide myself on profile pictures more than anything. And it was hard to notice with default if I had seen you here before or not. So welcome anyways, I hope you're having a good day. Short hair, Elyssia, cute for my heart to handle. Oh, I'm so sorry. However, I'm feeling like short hair today, so you're gonna have to handle. Selby, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hi there, Ellie. I hope you're okay. I am very much okay. The only thing I am is sleepy. I'm sleepy. But don't worry about it. That's going to get fixed. As I go on with the stream, this always happens. As I go on with the stream, I am going to get more and more adrenaline, and I'm gonna get woken up. But let me tell you about my nap the other. Lol, everyone is entering the chat because probably a 10. Listen. You guys can't be scared of anything and everything that has the word talk on it. This is a free chat, a free talking stream. Lord Peace, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. So, let me tell you about my nap the other day. I took a nap because I had a very productive weekend. I was like cleaning I did 2 batches of laundry. I cleaned the bathtub, which is not something I like doing, so I don't do it every single time that I clean the bathroom. I made sure that I had I cooked like a bunch of meals that I hadn't had in a while because every time that I cook them, they only last 1 serving, and so that's not good for me during the week. I was like doing the whole thing of like, and that's on top of meal planning and groceries and all that basic stuff. Leo, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Mongoose, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. So I was very tired during the weekend because I was doing all of this proper independent adult stuff. And then I took a nap. And it was one of those naps that you're like so freaking tired that you keep postponing the snooze button. Like the alarm sounds and you're nah, sorry, I can't, and you hit the snooze button. You're like, whatever, it's a nap, but it's the weekend, right? I don't have anything to do, right? But then at one of those extensions of the nap, I had this dream. And it was very stressful because while you're dreaming, you don't realize that you're dreaming, right? You take it as a reality, right? So it was a dream that I was so tired I couldn't wake up. It was a dream that I was so tired that I knew I had to get up for something, but I couldn't wake up for anything. And when I woke up in that dream, I came to find that I had a stream programmed, and it was like an hour later. It was like, we need to talk. No. I didn't say we need to talk. Wait, this is very important. I said I have things to talk about. I didn't say we need to talk. I didn't say we need to. I was very specific with those words. But welcome, Nether. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. So, anyways, in my dream, I woke up and the stream had been going on for an hour. And by the stream had been going on for an hour, I don't mean that there was a stream. I mean it was all of you guys making bets on how long it was gonna take me to actually show up. And it was you guys not being worried about me or anything. It wasn't like, oh my god, she always tells us when she's not going to be here on time. What may have happened? It was you guys trying to come up with an Excel sheet of punishments, depending on how late I was, what kind of punishment I would have to do. That actually sounds like a thing we would do, doesn't it? Doesn't it? And this is the funniest thing, Crumpets, you specifically, for some reason in this dream, having moderator powers didn't just mean that you got to bong robots. No. It also meant that you got to change my profile picture and my banner picture, both in here and on the Discord. And when I woke up, I came to a complete trash fire of all of my socials. Not trash fire as in you were doing things that were problematic for me, but it was just like a bunch of shitty edits of different shows and manga that I don't consume at all, with like my face crudely drawn on them. Like my profile picture on Discord was a One Piece thing. I never seen One Piece, but I know that it was the style of One Piece. Then the banner was like something that had a bunch of you know that meme with the girl, with the small girl looking at the camera with a smile while a house is burning down? That was the banner, except it was like Ellie somehow. And every single thing that I had, Twitter, Discord, everything had been modified by you guys as a punishment, because every time that like you hit a new set of minutes, like I don't know, oh, at minute 21 we'll do this or that, and you were just coming up with punishments for me for being late, and I was just so sleepy that I just couldn't wake up from my nap to come to the stream. And I woke up thinking, holy shit, these little bastards. How did you predict me trying that? No way. No way. Don't say that I actually. Well, that's the thing that I was saying at the beginning, though. I was so tempted to keep sleeping today. It was like my nap during the weekend was there specifically to warn me not to do that today. Even though I was very sleepy. By the way, the sleepiness has already gone. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm already like fine again. But it's like that dream existed specifically so that today when I got tempted, I didn't try to keep sleeping. It was like, I'm gonna seed the fear of missing a stream in her. The universe said this. The universe said, we're going to seed the fear of missing the stream so that on Monday, when she's way too sleepy, she doesn't tempt it. She doesn't risk it at all. And now that I've talked about this and I told the stream, I realized that it was just 15 minutes of my time, but I don't care. I just needed to tell you guys. I just needed to talk about it without the pressure of the stream being about something else. I just wanted to talk about it because you had a premonition, lol. That legit sounds like something I would do. Listen, I don't pretend to have any magic powers other than shape-shifting, okay? I know that shape-shifting is where my field of expertise stops, and I don't even attempt to believe that I have something else. But this if you're telling me that you're actually enjoying that, then I might have something. Y'all are too untrustworthy. I don't know. I think you guys are trustworthy. Clearly, my brain does. Cursing is also a magic power. Nah, that's called being Argentinian. What we learned from this is that oversleeping for a stream is one of Ellie's biggest fears. I've had so many fears related to streaming though. I've had one nightmare that I woke up from, and it was like, I don't remember exactly the nightmare because it was a while ago, but it was something along the lines of I was having like to stream as someone that I was scared of arrived at the house, and like I was trying to do a stream while I was also having to hide, but I didn't want to disregard any of those things, which is goddamn stupid, right? Because if I was actually in a scary situation, I would just cancel the stream, right? But in my dream, I was like, no. You can't cancel the stream. You have to keep going. Even if you're hiding inside your closet, you have to keep streaming. So stupid. It's so stupid. But I don't know. My brain has something about streaming that it likes to play with. What are the worst things that could happen when streaming? Here we go. Let's make that a dream. Being Argentinian and still being alive is a magic power. Leo, we're really feeling it, huh? Leo, espero que estés teniendo un buen día. So much dedication. Borator, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Yeah, so much dedication. I don't know, there's something, I really love streaming, but there's something that clearly is trying to train me to be ready for anything for streaming. You laugh because it's true. I am not going to deny it, buddy. I am not going to deny it. I'm going to keep reading the messages. Maybe not in counter chronological, because I've gotten used to reading counter chronologically the messages, and then that ends up with me being very confused for a few seconds sometimes when the messages were connected and I'm reading the second part before the first part. It's not the chatting time, it's the phrasing of the title. The phrasing of the title says I have things to talk about. It doesn't say we need to talk. If I wanted to scare you guys, I would just say we need to talk, or worse. What, you want to know what really would strike fear into people's heart? You want to know what really would strike fear? Important announcement stream. Do you have any idea how much worse it could be? It could be bad. I could have made a worse title. My cats, after 2 years of getting used to each other, enter that phrase where kids fight, trying not to make the noise so parents don't notice. Do cats do that? Leo, did I say hello to you? Welcome. Hi, hello. I think so. But, people never say we need to talk for happy reasons, Ellie, but I didn't say we need to talk. I specifically avoided saying we need to talk. look! You'd never guess how loud cats fighting silently is. No, I never would, because I don't have cats, because I'm allergic. It's still a big improvement. The old cat is like 14 years old and she lived her whole life as an only cat. But then we rescued the black and white one and she hated him with a passion. I guess cats are pretty, like, territorial and like to be lonely, right? Because with dogs, you also have to introduce them a special way because they are territorial. But mostly they live a lot happier when they can have a buddy instead of constantly depending on the people in their lives. Tell me about having a bad freaking weekend. Sorry, I didn't have a bad weekend. I did have a very productive one, but I'm very sorry to hear if you did. Can't stay long. Also say hi to Sario. Well, hi, Kaden. If you're still here, hi, Kate. And if you're not still here, I'm glad that you could stop by for a minute. Took a year and a half to somewhat accept him. A year and a half, damn. That's a while to accept your new buddy that you're gonna have to live with forever. Well, not forever, but you know. Very important announcement. Ellie had a nap. Yeah, I did have a nap, but it was a very bad nap in the weekend. And then in this nap that I had, I was just so tired. I didn't want to wake up. I wanted to keep sleeping. I really wanted to keep sleeping, but now I'm okay. Now I have energy. Now I have the streaming juice. I don't know if it's more effective than a coffee, but it's my coffee. It's my version of coffee, because coffee is disgusting and I would never drink it. This actually happened, Ellie. Don't you remember? Nether, don't try to gaslight me. I would remember such an occasion. Ellie, we need to talk. I slept comfortably today. Hell yeah, Leo! Congratulations, I'm very happy to hear that. She's even giving us ideas. No, I am not. My stupid dreams are. My stupid dreams are giving you ideas. I remember I woke up and I was like, those little shits. I know that Krampus would do that. I was like, okay. If my mods had those sorts of powers, and it's not a reality because that's not how mods work, but if my mods had those powers, I woke up feeling that Krampus would do that. And Rittich, I got the feeling that you wouldn't, but you would also not stop it at all. So, I don't know if I'm right or wrong in that. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but that's what I felt in my heart of hearts. Sounds like we were improving on you not punishing you, bastards. Okay, I caught up. Damn, it's been like 2 weeks I haven't watched your streams. Forgot about it. That's okay. I assume maybe you're busy, or maybe you're bored, or maybe you have other things that you discovered that you want to do, or maybe you have other things you discovered that you want to watch. You don't have to apologize for it. If you want to scare us dearly, just a blank thumbnail and a title. I have an announcement. That's what I'm talking about. You want scares as a VTuber? You just need, like, let me count them. You just need 4 words. No, you just need 2 words. Important announcement. Those 2 words, those 2 words, and as you were saying, a blank thumbnail or a flower themed thumbnail. That's immediate heart attack. Immediate heart attack. You know what really would strike fear? Ellie gets big. I mean, I didn't mean me striking fear. I'm sorry. I don't want my face to strike fear into your heart. That's not the intention. Never has been. Yeah, hello? Yeah, I think I jumped straight to talking to you, Leo, instead of actually saying hello and good afternoon and all those things. So I'm sorry for the poor welcome, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Hey, Elyssia, how was your Thanksgiving? Or do you celebrate it? Not really. Since I'm not from the US, I do not celebrate Thanksgiving. I know that some other countries do. I think, if I remember right from last year, I'm going from what you guys told me last year. If I remember correctly, Canada also celebrates it. Am I wrong? Is this just a fever dream that I had? But we do not celebrate it in my place, so I didn't really have any special weekend or any special occasion. But I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving and that you enjoyed it a lot. Ellie, I have something important to tell you. You're gonna change your profile picture really soon. You're welcome. I am gonna change my profile picture really soon. It's December's coming up, baby. You know what that means? You know what that means? It's potato time. It's potato time. It's coming. Hello from Brazil, Elyssia. Welcome. Jonas, how are you doing? Kawaii Gonjin, Shiny Bunny. Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a good afternoon. You won a match, didn't you? In Brazil, just now. I'm not someone who cares about football, but just before the stream, I was trying to wake up and I was like, okay, come on, wake up. And I went through YouTube to see if I could catch any live stream for a couple of minutes. Rose and me was doing a watch along of the football match, and at the very end, when I caught it, she was saying congratulations to Brazil. So I'm assuming that you won. I don't know. I'm assuming that you won. Hope you have happy. Okay, clearly my brain is still waking up. Ignore that. Ignore the grammatic, okay? I'm saying congratulations for winning. Well, likely. I would probably notice what happened after the thing, think what to do, realize I don't have assets for all your stuff, and just go, whatever. My dream knows you well, guys. My dream understands the dynamics here on this community. My dream gets it. At least that's a good thing, right? That we can say that we truly and well know each other enough to understand that. Hi Ellie, I don't have a lot of time for watching streams anymore, but congrats! GZ is a way of saying congrats! Oh, I get it. But congrats on your channel keeping growing, and your haircut is very cute. Thank you so much, Kawaii Gonjin, if you're still here. And if you're not, well, I thank you anyways, but you're not gonna see it. Sad but true. That's just how it works. That's just how it is. It means Padoru, yes, it means Padoru time! Padoru time is upon us! I am very, very excited for the Christmas season. It's not gonna be the best Christmas ever in life, because this year I think we're gonna have less family members celebrating it with us. As far as I understand it, some of the people that usually did celebrate it with us are choosing different plans and whatever, blah 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 blah. But I'm still excited anyways. I still like it. I still like the opportunity to have, like, you know, dinner with the whole family in the one night that it's not about any of us. I think maybe I have talked about this before, maybe I haven't. But one of the reasons I like Christmas so much is because normally my family meets together when it's like a special occasion. We live far apart enough that it's a bother to meet every weekend or something like that. So when we meet, it tends to be like someone's birthday or Mother's Day or Father's Day or something like that. And so it's always very much centered around one person. And Christmas is the one time a year where we all meet, but it's not really about any one of us. And that, I don't know, that feels better for me. It's the one time where we're all equals. Does that make sense? I don't know, but I like it. And also we get to eat the best foods, the Christmas foods that we don't eat at any other times of the year, because they are like Christmas foods and they are reserved for Christmas. And I'm very excited anyways. Why did you write it like that? Weird. Sad and confused dog noises? Why are you sad and confused, Leo? Why are you so confused? My hometown island, we didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think it's only the US and maybe one more place, right? Elyssia, why don't you make a video teaching us Spanish? It would be nice. I think it could be nice, but I don't know how good I would be at actually teaching Spanish. The fun fact is I have taught English, not Spanish, to Spanish-speaking people. I have taught English, but teaching Spanish, I don't know how to explain this, but there's a certain amount of grammatical understanding that I don't think I have enough of, that you would need to be a teacher of your own language. I think being a teacher of your own language can arguably be harder than being a teacher of a secondary language. Because when you're teaching your own language, there's a bunch of things that you learn just by speaking it that you don't necessarily know the rules of. So when you have to explain them to someone else, you don't really know how to separate them as rules. You don't really know how to give a structure, a very strict structure that you can follow every time, you know? Because it's just something that you do naturally. But I did want to do something about teaching Spanish. I tried once and it didn't work, I don't think, because I keep forgetting. I was like, what if I try to incorporate one word in Spanish to any given stream? What if I'm like, oh, this stream we're gonna have, like, I think I said it with schoolgirls. I think I said, oh, schoolgirls, Elyssia, her power set includes blood. So let's remind you guys that blood means sangre. And so every time that we say blood, we can try to remember to also say sangre so that we remember. But then I forget. Then I get stuck on whatever game I'm playing or whatever drawing I'm drawing, and I don't remember to insist on that, and so it doesn't freaking work. And then I don't do it for the other streams, so it works even less. Elyssia, why don't you make a video? No, that's the one that I just read. That's the one that I just read. Saturnalia? What is Saturnalia? What is Saturnalia? I don't understand. Why are the walls trembling? Are you in one of the countries that is playing football right now? Are your neighbors making your walls tremble? I will change my Oh! The walls trembling, that's a meme. Can I be honest with you guys? I don't know where that meme came from. I know that at one point everyone was tweeting something like, I'm in your walls. And I know that the joke is like, oh, the Badoru is coming out of the walls. I don't understand where the meme comes from. Is it from Attack on Titan? I don't understand. Why are we supposed to be in your walls? I don't want to be in your walls. I think that would probably be very moist and uncomfortable. I think I wouldn't have enough space to live in your walls comfortably. Please take me out of your walls. Please don't make me be inside of your walls. I don't think it's very conducive to a healthy lifestyle. Meanwhile, in Poland, today my newsfeed was hit with an article titled, technically, it would be illegal for the government to announce a day off of work if we win the next match, and we won't anyways! Oh, that feels defeatist in a way that I know that I don't care for sports, but it made me sad. Also, yeah, in this country, if we win, if we lose, if we, I don't know, if anything at all happens with the match, we are probably gonna get the government to declare it a day off. In fact, the other day when the first match of my country happened, I'm pretty sure it was declared a day off from work. People care way too much about that sport in this country, and so like anything that happens in the World Cup is like an excuse, honestly. What do lamia eat, Elyssia? Everything you can eat, I can eat as well. Plus, I can eat a couple of things that maybe are not that not things that you as a human could eat. Things that have certain poisons that I'm immune to, for example. I wasn't in your dream because I was busy working. I think you were, though. I cannot remember every single person that was in my dream trolling, but I think you were. I'm pretty sure you were. Lucky for me, I will never dream. Don't say that. Dreams are cool. I hope you have cool dreams. My grandmother passed away early this year. It's gonna be weird seeing my grandfather alone on the day. Yeah, I think it might be a kind of a bummer Christmas if I really think about it. But I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna get excited like every year and ignore any sort of preoccupations that I may have. We hire monkeys. Asuna Yuki, welcome. Guys, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hi. Is St. Patrick Day racist lamias as he kicked out snakes out of Ireland? I don't know. Here's the thing. All I know about St. Patrick's is people wear green and drink a lot. And that is all I know about St. Patrick's. I don't know where it's celebrated. I don't know why it's celebrated. I don't know when it's celebrated. I don't know anything about it. I do not. But Asuna, welcome, hello! I'm personally not a fan of the Christmas foods we have over here, but oh well, gotta do what you gotta do. I make special foods that I only make on Christmas. And by special foods, I mean snacks. And by special snacks, I mean I've talked about them during the Halloween stream, most definitely, for sure. English is hard. All of the countries, all of the languages are hard. Every language has their own thing that makes them hard. Like, I really think English is unnecessarily hard with not having any phonetic rules for pronunciation. I really do think that it's completely unnecessary, and they could have bunked down and tried to make their language a language instead of 3 languages on a trench coat, right? But 3 languages stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat, there we go, that's the phrasing. However, you gotta admit that when you see someone who doesn't know a Romance language trying to learn a Romance language, and they are trying to learn all of the genders of objects, you realize that that is also unnecessarily hard. Like, why? Why does the table need to be female? Why does the blood need to be female? Those things don't have... They're not alive. They don't care about gender. I could misgender a table and it wouldn't have feelings because it's not alive. But anyways, that's what I'm trying to say is every country. Frick, why do I keep saying country? Every language has its own difficulties. With English, it's the stupid pronunciation that doesn't make sense. With Romance languages, is having to learn all of the genders of stuff. With Japanese and Korean and stuff like that, it's the completely different alphabet. Things like that. Every language is going to have their own. And honestly, also with the Asian language, the Asian languages, the fact that a lot of them are super contextual is something that I struggle with, because contextuality doesn't lend itself well to understanding a rule and then being able to apply it every time, because it's like, you need to suss it out by context, you know? I don't know, maybe I wouldn't feel like that if I had learned. Yes, I have so much trouble teaching Spanish as opposed to English. Yeah, that's because when you try to teach your own natural language, you didn't learn it by rules. Teaching people to communicate is a lot easier than explaining the present progressive gerund or whatever. Exactly. But when you learn a language, you do learn it with those rules, right? So like, I wouldn't be able to explain the present continuous rules in Spanish. I would not be able to explain them. But in English, because I had to learn them as like, oh, these are the present continuous rules, I would be able to explain them. So that's why I can teach English to Spanish speakers, but I don't think I can teach Spanish to English speakers because I cannot give you like a rule, any rules at all. But I do think I have an idea. It's happening right now. It's getting formed in my brain. Wait. I think I have an idea. I would have to develop it. I would have to write it properly. And I would have to maybe get help. But there is one technique for learning a language that is better than anything else as far as learning vocabulary and as far as learning simple phrase structure. So like the very, very, very beginnings of learning a language. The best way of learning that is with dedicated videos created specifically for that purpose. And now that I think about it, I could try to do a couple of short videos, not as shorts, just as a stream. Try to craft good jokes, memorable little snippets of videos that would be good enough to really, really, really dig those words, that vocabulary, and that phrasal structure into the brains of people who watch them. I mean, I can try. It's gonna take a while. But I can try. I've taught Spanish to Spanish-speaking people. I have taught Spanish to Spanish-speaking people. It was a lot easier to teach them the Spanish structure than it was the English basics. In my case, it's really hard for me because I don't think about Spanish with rules. I just talk. And I actually had very bad, you know how in English speaking countries, they have a subject called English in which they learn like the grammatical structures and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure we all have it in our own countries. We all have that sort of subject in our own countries. I know that in my country, we call it lengua. The thing is, I was very bad at it. I was very good at the part of it that was like literary analysis. First and foremost, because there aren't many ways to analyze the stories we had when I was back in school. I mean, we all know the stories of the gods, and we all know that they are all meant to stop humans from feeling hubris, because you guys really need to be stopped from having hubris for some reason. And so it wasn't all that hard. Literary analysis was all about repeating that one lesson. So what can we get from this text? Humans shouldn't have hubris. There you go. 10 after 10. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was terrible at lengua. I was very bad at the part that was like grammatical structures and spelling words properly and all that stuff. I was very bad at that. I never got good at that. So for that reason, it's easier for me to explain English than it is to explain Spanish. Wasn't even trying to speak Spanish. Understandable. Not everyone needs to. I want to learn Japanese. Me too, Sammy. I definitely do, but I'm so scared of it. I'm so intimidated. Then again, I have a thing for learning patterns and wanting to understand from the root, because why and how things work. So the root cause, why and how things work. So it's easier for me to teach. That is the best way to learn. Understanding why and how things work is a lot better than just memorizing stuff. So in the end, it's the best way to understand anything. I communicate in English text boxes. Text boxes? Is that a joke about like bad English translations? I do not really for the new memes. Back in my day, we had good memes that lasted years. But what about the I'm in your walls memes? What about it? Is it old? Is it new? I don't get it. Where did it come from? Saturnalia was the Roman festivity that Christmas took over. It had funny stuffs like slaves being able to mock their masters and dress like them, guys running naked and hitting girls with leather. Okay, only one of those things sounds good, which is like slaves finally being able to behave like people. But damn, being reminded that it was a time of slavery is, yeah, slavery was not good. I don't think I like Saturnalia based on the fact that it existed back then when such bad things still existed. Now it's a meme of the week format and I do not care for following them. Understandable. According to Romans, girls seek to be hit with the leather strips as it was a good luck. I guess if the tradition says that, oh, if you get hit by someone, it's because they like you. You know, that's kind of something that I would see then, girls wanting, like, the boys that they like being hit, because that would mean that, oh, they're very, like, they have a crush on me or whatever. But hey, Delphin Squared, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hacked. I hacked? I don't remember how to read your name. I know that we've had this conversation before. I know that I've read your name before and I've been like, I don't know how to read your name. And you've been like, hey, this is okay. But I don't remember it. I am very sorry. Welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, Santiago Godoy, welcome. Neptune, welcome. Dan C, welcome, guys. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hi, hi. Okay, need to catch up with the chat. My walls are pretty thin and Ellie has a big tail. Exactly, I can't live in your walls. It would be very constraining. Yes and no. That is a parody of the Attack on Titan meme, but also people got really tired of the Padoru song, so every time it starts playing, people get PTSD from it. And you're gonna hear it again. It's inescapable. You know that, right? You know that it is. I just know for some time I'm Inside Your Walls meme was tied with Mandela catalog, analog horror stuff. Oh. That's why I don't understand the meme, because I don't consume horror. They want me to stay within the walls of my panel, let me spread into other people's lives. As long as you do it respectfully, I think it should be fine. You deserve to have more space. You deserve to not be constrained to a little panel. The joke is that the Padoru is hiding somewhere waiting for the next December, and she's close to getting freed. I've been obsessed with football lately. Then you must be having a field day with the freaking World Cup. I forgot the word for Mundial. I forgot the word for Mundial for a second. The World Cup. You must be having a freaking field day. I think in some of the original Padoru meme videos, Santanero is crashing through the wall. Oh, that would add to it. That would definitely add to it. I don't know why my hometown island got 120 nationalities, that a lot of language in one. I mean, listen, every place in the world now has a bunch of nationalities. We are living in a globalized world. The idea that nations have a specific kind of people has been for a long time now kind of bullshit. Because people can travel and move as easily as, like, metaphor, right? Right? People can move so easily that it's ridiculous to expect nationalities to be tied to territory, to be tied of, like, people, right? Like, I don't know. I think it makes sense that you have people of 120 different nationalities in your place. We have a whole thing, 12 dishes, you gotta try every one. All of these dishes are also very limited in what can be added and come from a time people had far less choice. And you still respect those 12 dishes as tradition, huh? That is interesting. In my country, we normally have just like lechon, which is like a pig. Like, I don't know if it's the same as a pig. I don't know if it's some kind of a difference. But the thing is that we don't normally eat it outside of Christmas. But some people don't like it, so they end up replacing it with chicken, which in my opinion is just boring. We have chicken literally the rest of the year. So why would you have chicken on the one day that you, like it's lechon is available everywhere to buy because everyone's trying to eat it because it's a Christmas meal, you know what I mean? I dreamed I found a CRTV with a VCR and a DVD player in a charity thrift shop. That's not important though. What is that there was a Sonata Arctica DVD inside and I put it there. What is a Sonata Arctica DVD? Is it like a very rare, very expensive thing? Some people enjoy the traditional Christmas meals, but I personally do not like most of them that much. I definitely do. I enjoy lechon. I enjoy all the, like, not all of them, but a bunch of the desserts. And there's a lot of special salads that people do in this time of year that I don't necessarily like because they always put mayonnaise in them. But the ingredients of the salad are really good. I just dislike that people dress them with mayonnaise. And I think it's like a very good time if I was allowed to freaking dress my own salad. It would be an amazing time for me to eat all of those. Table is male, by the way. Table is female in my language. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Table is male in yours? Remember that agua ends with A, but it's male. Yeah. Agua is definitely male. El agua. Yeah. Plate is female? No, it's not. In my language, it isn't. In my language, it's... Wait. Why are Roman languages not even consistent with this shit? See, that's what I'm talking about. Every freaking language has their own problems and their own difficulties and their own reasons why they are a nightmare. What are you talking about, plate being male? No, sorry, female. That is so weird. Just because your table can't speak back doesn't mean it can feel. Well, if tables can feel, I have very bad news about all of the ones that got destroyed so far. You know, every time that a table is discarded and then scrapped for parts. Table-chan and chair-san. It would be heartbreaking if tables and chairs and all of that had feelings around here, because nothing gets just thrown and reused. If something gets thrown and can still be scrapped for parts, we are going to disassemble that pitch. It's just... But Ellie, Spanish is also super contextual. I guess every language is kind of... has a lot of contextuality to it, but I feel that some languages are a lot more contextual in nature. Levas and lavas are two totally different things in French. How is it in French, Neptune? Table. Is it female or is it male? And plate. Is it female or is it male? Because Fox is saying everything upside down. I don't remember what language you speak, Fox. Was it Italian? But I'm already getting flipped. Like, are you telling me that it's not even consistent? Like, not only do we have gender stuff, but we couldn't even agree on the genders? Nightmare. I swear if I didn't try to Spanish, I'm literally butchering it. It's okay. Everyone takes a little while to get used to a new language. Todo bien, Santiago. ¿Cómo estás vos? Espero que estés teniendo un buen día. I only know 2 languages. That's better than some people. Spanish breaks a lot of rules. In my country, we have butchered Spanish. Spanish is whatever we want it to be in my country. But you do not want to talk to an Argentinian if they're gonna talk lingo, because you're not gonna understand shit. How's everyone doing? And hey, Ellie. Hey, Dolphin. How are you doing? How many rules has Spanish got? I don't know. As many as other languages, I guess. I thought my ideas were made of clay, but they were made of mud and dissolved in the rain. That is so poetic. We are monkeys. Wait, that is so poetic. I don't understand how I have that issue with ancient languages. I got used to the understanding from context thing. I'm scared of it because I really do thrive more on rules than on just like trying to guess stuff, trying to like learn unconsciously. I really feel a lot safer if I can learn a rule and be safe, like feel safe on that, you know? Short stream idea. Play any platformer. The stream ends when you die. But why would I want to do a short stream? Why would I want to do a short stream, Leo? Try never hurts. Actually, Leo, if I want to do a short stream, I could do Minecraft the stream ends when I die, because I have such a horrible spatial perception. You guys have seen me falling from high places or just completely ignoring a creeper in Minecraft, right? Because that happens quite a bit. Starting with the basics is best, but your way can be done by getting memorable Spanish phrases. Yeah, if only I remember to actually freaking do it, which I normally don't. Like, if in the conversation you're talking about a table and the next sentence starts with just cook, it means they want to cook it. It's quite intuitive once you get the hang of it. Why would you want to cook a table? That makes no sense. Huh? See, that would confuse me a lot. Because if someone said table and then cook, I would assume cook in the table, on top of the table. Take the cooking to that table? I wouldn't assume cook the table, because that doesn't make sense in my brain. It's not for me because they talk fast. I don't even understand one word they're saying. If you just normally talk to people in their own languages, it is very likely that they'll just be speaking very quickly. But normally when you tell someone, oh, I'm sorry, I'm learning this language, I don't understand that quickly, normally people do slow down and talk to you with a lot more pauses and pronouncing better. I know that every time I've seen someone who, my dad and my mom both tried to learn English and are trying to learn English for a couple of years now. And sometimes my dad, who is the better one of them, sometimes my dad does try to establish conversation, and it's an immediate change. When I'm talking to people, they talk to me like normal because they clearly see that I'll be able to follow. But when my dad starts trying to talk to them, it's like a switch and they automatically start speaking slower, even if my dad doesn't necessarily ask them to. I'm trying to learn Japanese at the moment, and I think hearing people talk casually helps a lot. I mean, they do say that immersion theory is the most useful one, like people just moving to or spending a lot of time in the country that speaks their language, that it's like one of the most effective ways to learn. One time I read an Argentinian newspaper, it was filled with Argentinian modisms like che, it was like, what the fuck? I know, right? We have butchered the language. We have made the language a little toy and we don't treat it with respect. Don't ask me why. It's just, we're just like that. Holy shit, why is it so hard for me to catch up with the chat? John Arts, Barrio, Brexy, welcome guys, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Every time I like, Asesio Gales, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Octavio's welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Every time I'm like slowly scrolling down, I think I'm catching up with the chat, and then the YouTube chat window says, haha, nope. And it loads a bunch of messages all at the same time, and I lose my place, and I'm like, holy shit, I thought I was like catching up, but I wasn't. They made me learn German in school, although now and then I have no interest in going there. I tried to learn German at some point because I was obsessed with one band that was from Germany, but given that I don't like them anymore and I don't really have any family in Germany and I don't really have any specific interest in Germany, it would have been a bunch of waste of time to try to learn German because I would have forgotten about it. As someone who is more vocally fluent in Japanese and Chinese, I can say it's pretty hard to master other than English. Other languages than English? I mean, every language is kind of hard to master, isn't it? English language classes sucked. Literature was also pretty bad. What do this word means? Buy a dictionary, damn it. I like literature analysis, but yeah, the whole grammatic structure classes were a pain. Again, it feels very different when you're learning a language than when you already know a language and you have to learn the rules of it. It's annoying. Why does that sound like the reason why anime has you slapping the back of your friend? Why does that sound like the reason why anime has you slapping the back of your friend? What was I saying when you said that? I completely missed the context for that one. Like catching up with the chat, impossible, and it wasn't. Japanese is fun despite the complete 180 in terms of grammar rules and writing system. I bet it is. It scares me though. It scares me quite a bit. Nobody could get to me in secondary school. Contrary to what they might say, I never had any interest in love and relationships whatsoever. Well, that's perfectly fine though. Nope, not everyone needs to be interested in the same things. And the idea that everyone needs to be interested in getting a partner or a couple is like very reductive of the human experience, because everyone is different. Everyone has different interests. Someone might feel like they want to be in a partnership, and someone might feel like, I could be fine alone my entire life. And neither of those are wrong. English literature feels like learning English with many accents and way of words. I think I enjoy the idea of English literature as long as it's literature analysis. I'm having a field day. I felt so many emotions this past 2 weeks. Let's go, Asuna! This is the best moment to get obsessed with football. Congratulations to you. You're gonna have a lot of fun as long as you're not celebrating one country specific, because then you're gonna get a lot of pain if they lose. But you have a lot of emotions in front of you. Hi, hello, Cecil Gales. I'm sorry that I said hello so late. Well, I got the cold throat, so I can't talk too much or else I will lose my voice. Oh, please take care, relax, rest, get yourself a blankie, drink plenty of liquids, drink a soup. Wanted to write Lechonk. Well, Lechon is a pig, and Lechonk is a Pokemon that is most definitely a pig. But a pig. But honestly, what? A flamingo? Really? I don't know who posted that meme. I don't know who posted that meme on the Discord. But seriously, there's a Pokemon this season that is just a flamingo. For real? And it's literally just called Flamingo without an N? What the absolute hell? They really have run out of ideas, haven't they? We are not allowed to eat meat on Christmas. Well, on Christmas Eve, but once we celebrate just the Eve, only a single fish can be on the table, and that's the meat limit. Holy shit! I can't imagine how people can live good without mayo. I just don't like mayo. I don't know why. I like mayo when it's very, very mixed in with other things. Like, if you give me a mayo that has been very well mixed with cream, or if you give me a good garlic mayo that is more garlic than mayo, maybe, you know? But anything that is like pure mayo, I just really dislike. But I cannot imagine having a Christmas like dinner without meats. That is very interesting, how different traditions are. How different traditions are very interesting. For someone who eats with soy sauce, I can't relate to mayo. Curry sauce though, well, same. Delphin, I cannot deal with mayo. And I would prefer soy sauce for most things that people use mayo for. In my language, a bird can't stand, only sit. Huh, never thought about that. That's weird. Of course a bird can stand. That's ridiculous. Sonata Arctica is a band. According to the lore of the dream, I hid the CD in the TV for some reason, and the shop threw away the case as they couldn't find the appropriate CD. Then I went back later and bought the CD. Dream you playing a very, very advanced treasure hunt for no reason? Table and plate would be male in Polish? Okay, plate is definitely male in Spanish. Or at least, yeah, no, plate is definitely male in Spanish. And table is female in Spanish. So, but no, wait. I was gonna say, so it's not consistent, but Polish isn't a Romance language, is it? Is it? Is Polish a Romance language? My country has a really butcher form of English. Isn't that just it for every country that isn't the UK? Isn't the UK the originator and everyone else is just like, yeah, no, we did whatever we wanted with the language. Can you understand this word? Kolev. No, not really. I heard there's a lot of different variations in South America. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If you go to my country and then you go to, I don't know, Puerto Rico, it's going to feel like an entirely different language. It's not really, and if you like pay a lot of attention, or not a lot of attention, but if you know the language, of course you're gonna like be able to talk. But if you're from away, like from a different non-Spanish speaking country, at the beginning it could feel like they're two different languages, only because the intonations, the lingo, the specific vocabulary, and just like the different flow of the language is very different, you know? Just like when I was started getting used to English, I could not understand Australians. I could not for the life of me understand Australians. And people from from like the south of the US, it was a completely different language for me. I could not for the life of me understand them. Ellie already does short streams though. Yeah, I don't know why you want me to have a stream of like 15 minutes. Short stream. Play fighting games in normal. If you lose, it's over. Why do you guys want me to have like a 10-minute stream? Well, no 3D Terraria for that for us then. I mean, again, I could have it. Do you guys want to have a short stream? It's gonna last 15 minutes. I'm not that good at games. Okay, now I arrived at Rexy's arrival. Kevin, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Why do you keep doing this, YouTube? Let me just catch up with the chat without giving me a wall of new messages when I scroll down. There's definitely differences between how fast certain countries speak. Of course, it will always depend person to person. But yeah, average Italians, for example, speak a lot faster. Oh, in my country, we speak quite fast. But if I'm not wrong, there are 2 countries in South America that are known as the speedsters in Spanish. And it's definitely not us. Although we do speak quite quickly, I'm pretty sure we don't have the crown. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of other countries that have like a very speedy Spanish. But yeah, I said hello, Jonars, and said hello to Rexy and to Barriot. In Creole, to translate that word in English means shorts. Hey! 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 Why would you say that, huh? Why would you say that? Huh? Yes, once you know the basics, the best thing is to hear and read as much as possible. Yep, yeah. Consume more content. Or you're nowhere close to catching up. I'm trying. Not today, Lamia Scroll. I'm trying. Should we play a race where Ellie has to end the stream where she reaches the end? No. No, chat will make sure the stream never ends. Exactly. You guys would win. I concede. I concede. I accept defeat before I even start. If that was the case, it would not be possible. It will be a year-long stream. It would. It really would. The counter says 6 years to 6 months to 6 days. Huh? 6 years, 6 months, and 6 days, and 69 seconds. Nice. 69 seconds. Nice. Football. I thought she's saying food wars, to be honest, and it did not make much sense to me. Oh, was I that bad at pronouncing it? Football. Football. The ball kicking the foot kicking the ball. That's what I was talking about. The foot that kicks the ball. No, I won't relax, but you should. If you're feeling sick, you definitely should relax. Why wouldn't you? Context for Ellie about slapping the back of your friends in anime. You were talking about using leather to hit people because they like them. Oh! Well, it's just one of those things that people say, right? People say to girls, oh, if he's mean to you, that means that he likes you and stuff like that. Which I don't believe. Not really. But I can totally see it being a part of a tradition, you know? Flamigo, not flamingo. It's the same bullshit! It's a flamingo! The name is only lacking 1 letter! What are you talking about? The only sports she cares about are the artistic ones. Yeah, indeed. I like synchronized swimming. I like the rhythm gymnastics and stuff. Flamingo is the most perfect Pokemon ever. It has no evolution because it's already perfect. Because they didn't know how to evolve a Flamingo. Because it's a fucking Flamingo! They imported Flamingo from Magical Film Graphic. They totally did. Ferus Kojite. Well, Kojitae. Ferus, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, it's the first time I've seen you here, so welcome. How are you doing? I hope you enjoy your time. I hope you enjoy the channel. Well, Flamingo is catchy. I think I like Flamingo more than Flamigo as a word. Like, if you just pronounce the word, which one is better? Which one is easier and more, like, nice to pronounce? Flamingo or Flamigo? I think Flamingo, with an N. Seal is Gen 1, so they ran out of ideas. Thing doesn't seem much like it's changed. Also, Flamigo is pretty good, to be honest. You mean as a fighting Pokemon? Like you mean in actual battle? Because I don't know shit about actual battle. Brother, isn't that fish Christmas Lent? I don't know. It's not my tradition, so I'm very ignorant about it. But in different countries, different traditions, you know? I'm rooting for Mexico, but we got wrecked by Argentina, and I was very sad. I'm so sorry. Yes. I'm sorry in behalf of my people. But I guess that's just sport, isn't it? That's just life. It is a competitive sport. People that can't deal with mayo just live in places that do not have good mayo. I don't know. I mean, we have several brands and people can always do their own, right? It's not a recipe that you can get. I wonder if maybe doing it myself, I would end up liking it more. I don't know. Gotta fly for chores. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye, Borador. Thank you so much for being here. I know that you're probably not here anymore, but you know, thank you for being here. I swear, if you still think Game Freak is running out of ideas, I will have a big meltdown. It's a freaking flamingo! It looks like a flamingo. It's named Flamingo. It's just a flamingo. No changes whatsoever. It doesn't even look like a Pokemon. It looks like the bird. I can't stand eggs, and mayonnaise is basically egg puree. So here's the thing. I like eggs. I don't think mayo tastes like egg. Is that weird? When I taste mayo, it does not taste like egg to me. I wonder if that's why I don't like it. I tried worse brand mayo once in my life, and yeah, I could never eat that. Maybe what you're saying is that we get bad brands of mayo, like all of the brands we have is pretty bad mayo. Maybe. I can't help but think about the Sal concert I watched the screening of last Friday. Sal? As in Sword Art Online? Am I missing something? Polish is a Slav language influenced by Latin. Oh, okay, so it's influenced, but it's not a Romance language. But Kevin will come and hello. Did I say hello to you today? Welcome, Kevin. Christmas is coming. Yes! Christmas is another work day for me. Oh, they don't have a Christmas holiday in your country, Dolphin? Well, Padoro, I will change my profile pic. Just wait. I will change mine too as soon as December hits. Listen, Ellie, I love Mexico and I want to win. Well, I hope that you have good matches. I don't care about football, so Ellie, thoughts on what's going to win the game of the year, or rather, which is your favorite game played this year? Well, I know that there were a couple of game awards already. I was very happy to see that Stray won. I don't remember which ones. It wasn't like the very important games that everyone looks at, that everyone watches. I'm probably gonna watch those too. Wasn't it last year on the Game Awards that I did a Discord watch along? I think I did. I would like to do it again, maybe, if I'm free that day. I know that Stray already won something. I do want Stray to win something. I want Cult of the Lamb probably to win something. I saw that Lost in Play. I haven't shown you guys Lost in Play, but I saw that it won. Not won, that was nominated for one of the awards in like visual design. And now that I've seen that nomination, I kind of want it to be nominated in the Game Awards as well, because it really is, it has a very good visual design for the kind of experience it's trying to craft. I don't really know, because I don't keep up with what games released this year. Since I am someone who plays the games whenever I get them, and I'm very patient with the games that I get, I don't really have that awareness of when something was released, if it fits into this year or not, all of those things, you know? What's this about Flamigos? Pokemon. SAO Full Dive 10th Anniversary concert was screened where I'm at. Was a life-changing experience. What do you mean SAO Anniversary concert? What are we talking about? I am so confused. SAO the anime? It's not a musical anime. Flamigos, the best lines. At this point, you could tell me that the Pokemon is made of slime and I would have to believe you because I don't know anything about Pokemon. Pokemon names are always jokes, puns, and references. I threw water off Flamingo the other day. Now it's just a O. I don't think that joke translates to other languages. Because I don't think that joke really translates very well. I do not know what Flamigo stands for, but I think Amigo was part of it. I mean, Flamingo Flamigo. It's a flamingo who is your friend, I guess? Like the Ultra Beasts are basically Digimons. What are the Ultra Beasts? I don't know anything about Pokemon. You need to understand this, guys. I have never played a Pokemon. I don't know shit about Pokemon as a franchise at all. Oh yeah, as SAO was brought up, you probably read the news that it was pretty loud, but Oculus managed to create VR headsets inspired by SAO. They only managed to get the part where you die from it though. I think that was a joke, wasn't it? I saw it as a joke. Like, people were memeing that it was a thing. Like, oh, finally, we have the full dive thing. Oh, people are getting connected and not being able to disconnect. Don't log in because it's gonna kill ya. You know, following the exact plot of the anime. So I assumed it was just like a big in-joke. Because it has to be. Because honestly, it has to be. I'm not that easy to fool. I lost my place again because YouTube scrolled down and so it gave me a bunch of new messages and I lost my place. Okay. Insert the same, it's the same picture, corporate beam. It is the same picture. It is the same picture. Okay, this is the same picture. Flamigo. Let's see if something shows up. Let's see if this meme shows up without me having to do it. Okay? Let's see if I can find this without having to make it myself. Oh. It's just showing me pictures of actual flamingos. It's not giving me a meme. It's not giving me the meme at all. I guess I'm gonna have to do it myself. Boo. Boo-hoo. Whatever, I'll do it later. I'm not, because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget. Ellie, this is just Christmas is busy for food. No, Ellie, just Christmas is busy for food establishments. Christmas is busy for food establishments. I don't know where that came from. A lot of food establishments close in here because, like, we really value Christmas. Like, we don't like people having to be away from their families just so that they can, like, work. Game Awards, you mean game advertisements. But that is one of the best things about it, Rancor. You get to get hyped about the new games that are coming up. I think it was the ones that we watched last year. We were pretty hyped. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I wonder if I'll be graced by the dirty of lucid dreams, the DT of lucid dreams again. I hope you do. Lucid dreaming is cool as hell. I am so disinterested in AAA game space that I just can't get into any of the events hyping up future releases. I guess Nintendo Direct somewhat interests me, but that is also a bit of a different format. I don't really care about AAA games. I'm not someone who gets hyped for that. But in the Game Awards last year, unless I'm getting confused with a different event, but I think it was the Game Awards, and I remember we saw like things that were not necessarily AAA, or things that don't feel like AAA. Death's Door, I remember we saw the trailer for in the Game Awards, and I was like very excited for that one. AAA to me is a type of battery. Of course it is, but it is also very big gaming industry. I'd say maybe see if there's a stream recording somewhere. A little spoiler, full-size Anchor was in the audience. What? Are you talking about a concert of SAO? It's not a musical! What are you talking about? How is it a concert? The female Flamigo is called Flamiga? Are you serious? No way, are you serious? I need to know if that's for real. Is that for real? I know a South American team in Brazil called Regatas de Flamengo. Yeah, because like that makes sense. Flamengo would be Flamingo. Regata is boat, I think. I think it's boat in Portuguese. You likely just think they're uninspired because you've not kept up with the Pokemon games. So you likely don't have any feeling towards them and thus not really feeling impressed. Well, I mean, that's definitely a part of it, isn't it? I haven't really played any Pokemon games ever, so I don't really have a bond. Sorry, Ellie, but Sword Art Online had a concert to celebrate 10 years and the day that the characters entered and got stuck in the game. That is so cool. That is so cool. Just don't call them uninspired. I'm sorry, I won't again. Lasmia, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Guys, I will have to be back in a second. I ran out of water. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. viewers. Hi, guys. Hello. How far away am I from the chat now? I got myself what? Spoilers! I know! Shut up! You saw nothing! You saw nothing! I'll tell her, no! Stop it! Stop it! Elle told her she's going to get some water, but she was actually drawing. No! I was drawing before the stream! I was drawing before the nap, actually. I was drawing, then I took a nap, then I... blah, 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 blah. You know. But I use my time off stream to draw normally. Took a lot longer than normally should have to get water, because stupid past Ellie, I'm looking at you, past Ellie. She didn't leave any water on the fridge to get cold. So I had to get like ice cubes and shit because it's so hot already, you guys. That's another thing that I was gonna talk about. It's only that the chat catching up didn't allow me to. I was very freaked out this weekend. I was very freaked out because I'm pretty sure I found a bug in this house that we've never had to deal with in this city. That is a very dangerous bug. And I was sure that it was it. Then I went online and it turns out it could have been a fake version of the bug. So like the bug, but not in any sort of dangerous variant. But I cannot be sure because as soon as I saw it, I freaked out and I killed it instead of taking a picture of it or putting it in a jar or something. So I'm not sure, but I'm freaked out because I think it was, and I'm very scared, and we didn't used to need to deal with that bug, but now we do, apparently, because it's so hot. It's so much hotter than it normally was. Like, we're already having summer temperatures, and it's not even summer. Sure, if you say so. Stop it! What are you talking about? I am not pretending I was drawing this before the stream. I wasn't drawing it in the stream. I don't know what you think I'm lying. Oh, new hairstyle. David Snake, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Is this the first time you see short hair? So you mean you were bugged out by that? Yes, I would say. I got really freaked out. So hot is -5 degrees. It's not -5 right now. Let me check how hot it is right now. Let me check how hot it says it is for real right now. It says that today the temperature was between 20-ish to 35-ish. And this is not the time for the temperature to start going down. So yeah, I'm on 35-ish. I'm on 35-ish degrees. So that gives you an idea. Mr. Gunblazer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. -2 here. That sounds like a nightmare. I know that I'm complaining about the heat, but I'd rather be here than there. I would rather be here than there, for sure. Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss in the chat? What did I miss in the chat? A lot more of Pokemon talk. Pokemon. We got people talking about Anime World Cup and Pokemon, and I had no clue about any of them. Exactly. Actually, I know about SAO. I didn't know that they had a freaking concert because they're not a musical anime, so I'm confused. I found one photo matching my profile picture. You just wait and see. I will be waiting. Pokemon. Ellie pulling a Thanos and doing memes herself? I mean, is it that hard? You just find a meme template. It's not that difficult. I mean, SAO had some nice music. It did. It had some nice music, but I wouldn't have expected a concert. Oh, is it one of those concerts where like you get to see a whole orchestra doing a soundtrack? Because those are nice. The only contact I ever had with any Pokemon was through the anime and a Minecraft mod. I didn't even have that. To be honest, I'm completely... I mean, the contact I had with Pokemon is the cards that I bought because they're cute. I never bought packs of cards, by the way. I just bought them from people that were selling, and I bought the cute ones that I liked. Triumph 4, Battle Brothers, Vampire Survivors, For the King, Kingdom 2 Crowns, Bloons, TD6, Dome Keeper. I named all the games I played this year. Oh, those are all the games that you played this year. That makes sense. That makes sense. I've definitely played Vampire Survivors, Dome Keeper this year. I've played For the King before, not now, and the other ones I don't recognize. Gotta make sure you have a gallon of water next to you when streaming, and when it's so hot as it is right now for me, you gotta make sure that it's cold water, because let me tell you, I was not willing to do this with just normal temperature water right now. Yeah, I might as well write up another dream I had. This time around, the circumstance sent a living girl into an afterlife secondary school of the dead, her and a teaching assistant. The dead ultimately tried to lock up the teaching assistant in a cage upon finding she was still alive, and the only way back to the living land was on a moped bought of some dodgy man in a shed. That is weird and macabre. Very macabre. 3 things happened to me this week, and I did a 4th. First, SAO concert. Second, VTuber meet with a whole live and an actual Singapore agency. And third, any song concert. Any song concert. For the 4th, I managed a cosplay video. Nice! Now I'm just dead tired and resting my legs from too much walking. Yeah, you sound like you deserve a good rest after all of that. You had a very active weekend. Get yourself a rest. I was just at home following news and honestly was pretty tired, so I did not actually make any progress on my game. We'll try to get to it after the stream, at least for a bit. I wish you the best of luck so that you have some progress. I know that you can do it. I was hoping you could run a first online playtest by the end of the month. That was a very misguided expectation. Sometimes, most times actually, we end up underestimating how long anything is going to take us. That happens to me pretty much with every single project. I'm always like, oh, this is not gonna take me long at all. And then I start, and guess what? It takes me at least twice that amount of time. It's very common, it's very common. Crooked Gamer, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Ellie actually exposing yourself? Stop it! I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. It's just I'm used to that one. That one is the one that I use the most. You know, the gameplay screen is the one that I use the most. Not so much this one. I hate it when my house gets bugged. Where do you even start troubleshooting something? I can't even access the code. Are you talking about your house having actual bugs? Or are you talking about... Or is that a pun? Or is that a joke? Because here's the thing. The reason I'm freaked out about this bug is A, it's dangerous. It's like an actual dangerous bug. For all of you peeps who speak Spanish, it's a vinchuca, which maybe it might be the name that we gave it in my country, and maybe it's a different name for other countries. But if in case you want to know why I'm freaked out, is because I saw a fucking vinchuca in my house, and those are freaking dangerous. And the other reason I'm freaked out is because since it's not an animal that we normally had in this city, it's not like I can go to a I don't know, supermarket and buy a repellent for that bug, because it's not something that we would have in stock, because it's not a problem that we normally have to deal with. So we are not really very prepared to deal with it, and I'm freaking out. I'm very scared every night because they are nocturnal. I am very scared every night, just checking every little corner of my room, making sure that I don't find anything before I go to sleep. To be fair, you actually can look at past Ellie anytime since there is a bit of delay between you and stream you. Exactly. Exactly. How could you? That was useful food and you wasted it. No, I would not touch this one bug with a stick, man. I would not touch a vinchuca with a stick. And I will not. Freaked out Ellie would be a sight. No, I was so freaked. I would jump into murder mode immediately. But Mr. Gunblazer, now that I've reached your message, your initial message, hi, I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome. I hope you enjoy your time. I hope you enjoy the channel. Alright, so. If I remember a centipede crawl on my body, I wasn't scared, but it's not friendly because it almost bit me. I wouldn't be scared of centipedes though, because they're not that dangerous, are they? I assume Ellie lost her progress in the chat. I did, but I'm trying to catch up again. Draw while chatting and reading, pro multitask levels. I wouldn't be able to do that. Look at how hard it is to catch up with the chat when I'm only reading. Do you think I would be able to draw and catch up with the chat at the same time? You fool! 28 degrees in Brazil though? So right now it's hotter in here than it is in Brazil. Good to know. Kevin, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Kevin Eckerman, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Also, is this your first time here? Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your time. Dude, what the heck is 30 degrees out here in my hometown island? It is? I had the leaf green cartridge from new in 2004. Leaf green cartridge. Is that a Pokemon thing? Buying packs was a good way to end up with entire decks of Rattatas. Is that the most hated Pokemon because everyone had way too many of them? Actually, SAO had a lot of opening themes, ending themes, and BGM that can rival a collection of best hits albums. I remember really liking some of the tracks. It wasn't Sawano, right? It's before the time of Sawano, right? Or am I confused and it is Sawano? Alfarius, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. 21 degrees for me. Gunblazer, I wish I was you. 21 degrees is almost perfect. But Alfarius, welcome. Hello. Iron Snakes, cold-blooded? Yeah, that is why the temperature of the outside matters a lot to me, because I depend on the temperature outside being like the perfect temperature. If the temperature outside isn't the perfect temperature, I feel very uncomfortable. As a gacha addict, buying packs is the only proper way to collect cards. At the point you buy cards directly with cash, you do not play tournaments, just print fake cards. I guess I could have. I mean, nowadays I wouldn't buy more cards because clearly nowadays I have a very good file organization in my computer and I could just organize PNGs, getting PNGs from the internet instead of having to buy cards. But yeah, back then I just really cared about having the physical cards of the creatures that I liked. That's why they need water in a hot. Exactly. I am very hot and I need water. Are you assuming a snake's cold-blooded temperature? Yes, we are cold-blooded. I'm not entirely cold-blooded though. I'm not exactly like a snake. I can produce my own temperature if half of me is human, but I'm still very much more of a cold-blooded creature than a warm-blooded creature. You know what I mean? Duck, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good morning. Hope you had a good sleep. How are you? Did you just wake up? It's very early for you. What do you think of my lost attempt of making a sculpture? It's not that great and I like details. I wanted to give it, but it was a nice try. I think it was great. From what I can see, listen, I don't think I could do a better sculpture myself. I don't have any experience with sculpting, so I want to commend you on doing that. But also, did I understand correctly? Were you making me as a worm, you bastard? Were you? If you weren't, I'm sorry for calling you a bastard. You definitely didn't deserve it. But if you were, you bastard. Did Ellie accidentally show her real tabs? How lewd were they? I didn't! I showed my side. I showed the thing that I was working on before the stream. And it's something that you guys have seen before, but I've had it in pause for months and months, and now I'm finally trying to finish it again. And last time I did it, someone snitched. So You're threatening to snitch again. My cat is a bug exterminator. I wish I was not allergic to cats so I could have one for safety. Yeah, I mean, chukkas are dangerous. You better clean up. I know, right? I know! But what kind of repellent can you buy for that shit? What kind of repellent can I buy for that? Lord Finnight, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Sorry for being late. Don't apologize. It's not like this is a job. You don't have to punch the clock. Did I say it right this time? You don't have to punch the clock. She just switched to the other screen and it showed her drawing progress. Yeah. Also, it's super weird finding one in a place that is not made of ceramic. Right? That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe it was a fake Vinchuka, Because there is apparently one that is almost exactly the same, but it eats plants instead of drinking blood. Like maybe it was not a dangerous one, but just the thought that it might have been a real one is enough to get me super scared, and now I don't trust going to sleep anymore. Hey, it's not great. La vinchuca, mi abuela decía... God damn it, YouTube, why do you do this? La vinchuca, mi abuela decía que era el bicho del diablo. ¿Por qué lo es? La vinchuca y el mosquito juntos en el infierno tomándose un mate. Imagine smashing a stink bug and your room is eternally stinky. I would prefer that and not living with the fear of having a vinchuca in my room, honestly. That's how I am with black widows where I live. I'm super paranoid. Oh, if I had black widows in my area, I would absolutely kill any spider on sight. Absolutely. Black widows have one of those venoms that actually do make me struggle. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. Did you use your tail to hit it? Yes. Yes, I did. It was pretty gross, but as I said before, I was so freaked out, but I didn't care. I didn't care. I just immediately went and washed it with water, with soap, a second time, a third time. It was terrible. Centipedes are not dangerous. Even the giant Japanese one, as far as I know, are mostly harmless to a human. But yeah, pretty spooky, those ones. Those ones, as in the ones that I'm talking about, or the centipedes. Is it not easy for you to cut up with chat? No, it's not easy. Alarm didn't wake me up at 3 a.m. Weird how my body doesn't want to wake up at that early. Weird, Duke! It's almost like your body wanted to sleep and rest and be renewed with energy. You should probably pay attention to that for your own health. But I appreciate you being here. I really do. I don't want... Okay, so when I'm trying to make sure that you guys take care of yourselves, I don't want you to think that I don't want you here. But also, I care about your health more than a number on my screen, so... You know, I hope you understand that's where I'm coming from. Nature is showing mercy to me after surviving 5 degrees now. I am at some comfy 28 degrees. 28 is already starting to get hot, but it's very much more comfortable than my current 35. Well, more like 1/4 human, I guess. It's a pretty big tail. Yeah, but what I mean, you know what I mean. I'm not entirely a snake. If you want to play cards competitively, it's better to buy the individual cards. Printing fake cards is fine for playtesting, but you need the real cards for actual tournaments. I don't actually care about playing with them. I just liked having the pretty pictures, you know? If you're playing tournaments, you do need the real cards, but if you're not playing competitively, which 95% of cards collectors do not, buying real cards only makes sense via packs. I don't know, I think if I were trying to play tournaments and I wanted specific cards, I would try to get them individually because that's probably gonna be more cheap than trying to get them from packs, right? You have to think practically about the money that you spend. I mean, most mammals just sleep when it gets cold. Terrains get sluggish when it's cold, lamia or not. Yep, I get very sluggish when it's cold, but now that it's very hot, I'm like, you know? Elyssia getting dragged away by the torrent of comments. I'm trying my best. I'm not doing that poorly in catching up. I'm not doing that poorly. I can see the end of the chat on site, and I think this time it's not a trick. I think this time it's not going to give me a wall of new messages when I scroll. To punch in, punching the clock is just punching the clock. No, I said it wrong again. I said it wrong again. Will I never learn? In my time zone, it's 3:40 a.m. and I should not be up, but I am. Mr. Gunplacer, thank you so much for being here then. But I hope that you manage to sleep, especially if you have to do something in the morning, because it's definitely not fair for you and your body to be dealing with insomnia. So I hope that if it's insomnia, it gets better, and I hope that you have time to get your body a full night of sleep whenever you do finally fall asleep. If you just play with your family and friends, do not buy specific cards from other people. You do not get the excitement of RNG, you do not support the company, you are just wasting money. I think if I were playing tournaments and I had like an idea of a deck in mind, I would want to only spend the money that I'm gonna actually use. But I'm not a competitive person, so all of what I'm saying is entirely from like imagination right here in this moment. It's not even theory. It's not even like I'm talking from absolutely no knowledge whatsoever. It's already the afternoon in my time zone. Exactly, me too. Bloodthirsty Ellie. I mean, it's reasonable, but I'm still going to make jokes about violent Ellie. I understand. I see that coming. I see that coming. You love it here. Black Widows, Brown Recluse, Giant Wolf Fighters. I would hate it there. I would hate it there. Brown Recluse especially. That one is freaky. I don't need sleep. I need more gingerbread cookies. Well, you're gonna get a month and a week of that. Probably even more. Don't worry, you have an entire month worth of gingerbread to go through. We have wolf spiders when I leave. They're completely nomadic spiders that even carry their babies on their backs, so they don't have to stay in one place. They're pretty chill. Yeah, I like wolf spiders. I know that a lot of humans are very scared of them because they do have venom that is dangerous to humans, but since they are not dangerous to me, and also they are very good at staying in their lane, I chill with those wolf spiders. I chill with them. The average temperature here during the summer is 33 degrees. That is quite a bit, but I think at this point right now, our summers are also having that kind of temperature. I couldn't be able to tell you for sure, but I think we're also dealing with those kind of temps right here. I try to alternate which of your streams I wake up for. Duck, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But also, please don't sacrifice your health for me. Please don't sacrifice. Is it RNG if it's real life? I mean, it's still the same concept of randomness. I think it's still the same concept of randomness. There were certainly times Ellie was doing worse with chat. Now I'm not reading every single message out loud. I'm reading 90% of them out loud, but not every single message out loud. A lot of them I'm reading just with my eyes. Yeah, to read every message, Ellie is still keeping up decently okay, actually. That's because I don't read every single message. Some of them I read only with my eyes. If you play tournament, buying specific cards makes sense. Just most people do not do that. Yeah, I guess most people wouldn't make it to tournaments because is it like, do you have a sort of like floor barrier? Do you have to do a certain amount of points or something to be able to play in a tournament? Or is it because like most people don't have that competitiveness aspect of it and they just want to play for fun? If I don't sleep, I just stay awake for a long time. That's a good idea for me. Try to not sleep for once. No, you should definitely sleep. Your body needs sleep. Our bodies are designed to use sleep for refreshing our brain as well. It's important that you do. Centipedes, wood scorpions, and also you wouldn't like... Ah! Oh, look, Ellie just went, ah! That was clever. That was very clever. Thank you so much for the super chat. That means the world to me, but also... It feels like you tricked me. But I know that you didn't. Because I reacted to the color first and read the message second. I don't know if I'm comfortable with being this predictable. I am very predictable, huh? What does that say about me? What does this say about me? That you know exactly how I'm going to react. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel very thankful about your money. I feel very, very thankful about the donation. Very thankful. Thank you very much. I don't know how I feel about myself. I don't know how to feel about myself. Huh. But thank you. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Where was I in the chat? Centipedes, wood scorpions, and you wouldn't like these wolf spiders. I don't know what's in the water here, but they're highly aggressive. Ever been chased by a spider nearly the size of your fist? No, I haven't. Wait, they are aggressive in there? They are aggressive in there? I know that we have some wolf spiders in here, but as far as I understand it, they are like doing their own thing. They chill. Thankfully, I haven't seen any like spiders or bugs here yet. Much relieved to not have to deal with them. Yeah, I would be relieved too, Duke. Very much. Sadly, I hire Homo sapiens, so I have to factor in spider venom levels. Yeah, I know. You humans are a lot weaker to venom. Lol, got him. Stop it! Predictable. Stop it! I have to train. I have to train myself. Something must change. I cannot be this predictable. I'm a corporate entity, so I don't need sleep. You don't need sleep. Don't lie to me. I thought I'd scare her. I wasn't necessarily scared. Oh! You're saying scared because I used to have those alarms, but now it's just visual. I need to figure out how to establish alarms for this now, because before they were connected with Streamlabs, and that's why they did a sound, and now they are not doing a sound because it's super chats. So I guess I haven't thought about that, but I need to establish. Yeah. Okay, I write it down. I write it down with a notepad. Finish that thing, and then right under that, I'm going to write also do alerts with super chats somehow. Yeah, I'll figure that out probably today, hopefully. Played you like a fiddle. Why am I so predictable? To be fair, I was hesitating between and whether you would stop and guess. So it was a 50-50, and you guessed right. Why am I so predictable? Astronaut, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Violinist spiders are highly aggressive and as deadly as a black widow. Yeah, that's why the violinist spider. I assumed that was the brown recluse, but the violin spider, which is also called in here, we also call it a corner spider. They are extremely aggressive. And that is why I'm scared of them. In a way that I'm not scared of other spiders, because those will fuck you up for no reason. Those will fuck you up even if you weren't doing anything to them. Gotta admit, you played the silly VTuber like a heart from hell. You did play me. But that's my bad. I'm too predictable. Your fan base knows you too well. I know. But I know you guys too. My dream told me how you would react if I were late, and you guys said that it was right. So, Duck! Thank you so much! Oh my god, wait a second! Thank you for the super chat! Let us test our theory, then with a short delay, and then pressing the Elyssia button. Stop it! I have to train myself. I don't know how I'm gonna train myself, but I have to. I must train myself. Let me finish that message. I predict she will muffle her scream this time. It's sent to predictable. I hate you. Thank you so much, but I hate you because I did almost muffle it. Also, did the headbutt work? Because the keybind is definitely there. The keybind is definitely working, but I don't think it worked. So I don't know. I'm confused. I have to bounce. Have a good evening. Thank you so much for being here, Crumpets. Thank you so much for every day for ruining my profiles in my dream. But I hope you have a good rest of your day. And Duke, seriously, thank you so much for the super chat. It means the world to me. I'm frequently told that there are not. I assume it's just a local development. The wall spiders, yeah, they're not supposed to be aggressive. Ellie gets $50 and questions her existence. I do feel extremely sheepish sometimes if I get big donations, but I guess that's kind of like something that you have to get like comfortable with, because that's the point, right? That's one of the things that we do this for, so that we can be supported, so that we can keep doing these things. So yeah, I should probably train myself to stop being this goddamn predictable and shit. But Astroman, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, your dream was 100% on the money. I like the Elyssia button. I'll ruin it then. I can't be so predictable. Oh no, there's a huntsman spider in the corner of my room. If it's a dangerous one, feel free to kill it. If it's not a dangerous one, well, you can let it be. They eat mosquitoes. Apparently, snake shifters are clairvoyant. A command didn't work? Why? Why didn't you work? God damn it! Why did you not work? The keybind is clearly working. I fixed the keybind. Let me test this thing. Let me test it. Let me test it like this. Holy hell! It's not working. Why are you not working? Why are you not working? Oh, it's not responding. The program is not responding. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out what the problem was. And that is that the program is totally dead. It's frozen as hell. It's frozen like my hopes of not being predictable. Let's see if resetting it worked. Hello? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It was just frozen. It was just that the program had frozen. I didn't need to change anything. It just needed to not freeze on me. Stupid program. Why you no work? I crashed the headphones. Nah, I'm sure it crashed on its own. It wasn't your fault. Don't worry about it. Mahaha, predictable. Snake is predictable. I will do a Rocky montage. I will go up a set of stairs, not really running triumphantly because I don't have legs, but I will find a way. Okay, I will train. I will do a Rocky montage. I will climb a tree instead of stairs because I don't have legs. I will pose dramatically in front of a sunset, and I will change my ways to not be this predictable. Mark my words, at some point, maybe not next time, maybe not the next one after that, but at some point, I'll manage to not be entirely predictable. Mark my words. Still don't know if the command is headpad or headpads. I think both work. I mean, if it works with headpads instead of headpad, it's probably because the proper one is headpad, and then anything after that works anyways. But it's a guess. Snake feels sheepish. Lol, we must train her more. I will train. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I will. If being predictable means people give you money, should you really stop? It feels personal. It feels like it's a competition. I don't know. I know that I'm not competitive, but it feels like you're bamboozling me. It feels like you're trolling me, and I have to manage to be stronger than that. Well, it was fun to see Ellie scream. Today we learned Snake will for money. Today we learned Snake will for money. That's the most important thing. You weirdos. I would for many things, not just for money. I when a loud sound happens out of nowhere, and I when I get startled in a game without it being super scary, and I even more when I actually get scared by a game. You fools. By the way, I hit the like button yesterday at night. I'm super thankful for that, Sario. Thank you very much. 2 Rocky montages incoming. Let's go! Well, yeah, how does a lamia exercise or work out? Is our pink snake a couch potato? You exercise your upper body strength, you exercise your core body strength, and then for tail, you can do climbing, you can do some like weights exercises, but mostly I used to do a thing called figure posing, which was like I think the best comparison that I could give you is like, you know how in yoga people say that it's hard because they have to maintain these positions for a while and that every muscle is like super tense because they're trying to maintain the position without moving. That's sort of what figure posing was like. We had to pose our bodies in a specific way that would exercise specific parts of our tail, and then we had to remain in that pose for a while, and it was very like cansador, tiring. It was very tiring. So it's a good exercise. There are ways to exercise, you know. Couch pose Nico. That's not even good. Officer, Tusku, that's not even a good one. It's not even a good one. Couch noodle. See, couch noodle works. I like couch noodle more. Finai won this one. Finai won. Snake scream. We must test which things properly make the snake This is a science experiment now. I can tell you what things make me Getting startled, for example, makes me There's certainly an increase in the like buttons recently, and I thank you very much for it, you guys. Screaming warm maybe? No. Pretty much every stream gets 50 plus. Dang! Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, because it's because of you. It's not like I have much that I can do about that. I can just do my best for the stream to be entertaining and cool and comfy and nice to be in. And then if I do all of that right, then the likes get better, I guess. I don't know. Like that Japanese game show with the foam wall that you had to strike a pose to fit. Practically like that, but without the wall, yeah, and without the rush, yeah. Just like that, I would say. Oh, that sounds interesting. I should try that figure posing. Sounds not as harsh on the joints. Well, I know that you humans do a lot of sports that have like jumping and impact, and that's what makes your joints bad. Since I do mostly things that are all about fine control, is that how you would express it? It's less about impact and more about making sure that you're controlling your muscles the entire time. That's my favorite way of exercising. Just making sure that you know what your muscles are doing and that you're not just letting them do their thing, that you're controlling every motion and that you're taking your time to do things so that you can control them properly. Well, you said you used to do that figure posing, so I'm guessing you are a couch noodle then? It is true, I haven't done figure posing in years. You saw right through me, I haven't done figure posing in years. I was a competitive figure poser, but I haven't done it since I came to live with humans. Because humans don't do figure posing, and I don't have a way to do it anymore with competitions and stuff. But I do try to do some weight exercises. I've said before that I was kind of ashamed because I can only do exercises with weights up until 10 kilograms, which is the second weight in the entire machine, and it makes me feel very, very weak and very bad. Because it's like, wow, you cannot even handle any more than the second weakest configuration, and it makes me feel like maybe I should be able to do more. You know, I'm a big girl. I'm an adult. If a teenager can handle more than that, am I even doing things properly? If a human can handle that, I'm not gonna get superiority complex against humans. But but like I see teenagers pulling more weight than I do. And shouldn't I be able to do it? I'm a big girl. I'm better than a teenager, right? But I don't know. So yeah, I do try to do some exercise though. I just don't do figure posing anymore. But I do try to keep some level of activity, even if I'm not a competitive sports snake anymore. She got up with chat almost. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well on chat right now. I do not sit here pressing the like button for fun, so I'd say the fact that you're getting them is on you. Thank you! My youth years will end in 2 years for me. Nah, you're young as long as you feel young. Youth is in your heart, Sario. Yeah, fine motor movement that takes a lot of strength. Carefully control the muscle movements. Exactly! That, Duke! That is what I do. Well, I can't blame ya, Ellie. I haven't done any exercise in quite a long time. It's hard to find a place, a moment, a space to do exercise, you know? It's hard to find the motivation, to have the consistency, to have the discipline. It's hard! It honestly is. So I know that you're doing your best, Duke. You'll get back to it when you can. You'll get back to it when it happens. Don't stress yourself over it. Yes, it's important to try because it's for health purposes, but also don't stress yourself too much. I know that you're doing your best with the time that you have, with the space that you have, and that's what matters. Buff Ellie incoming? Nah. I will never do enough to get buff. I just do enough to stay healthy, okay? I do enough to stay healthy. I don't want to get buff. I don't want to be big guns. I don't want to get big guns. That would ruin all my clothes. I like having clothes and not having to change them year by year. I don't want any drastic changes in my physiognomy or whatever. I'm not trying to get buff. I'm not trying to be buff, Elyssia. Big guns? I don't want to have big guns. Calling a snake a noodle is somehow fitting, clever, and kind of rude on the same time. I mean, danger noodle has been a thing that I've gotten used to. I prefer it. Listen, the thing is, I highly prefer it when people call snakes danger noodles than when people call other people they don't like snakes. You know, danger noodle is cute. It's a pet name. And when people say snake and they mean a person I don't like, it makes me sad. So I prefer danger. I prefer noodle. I like noodle. I like it. It's a cute little pet name. Ellie's scream is cute and funny. Thank you. I don't know how to react to that kind of compliments. There's no reason to go for higher weights. The weight training mostly helps physical strength. Low weight training is better for building the shape of muscles. You're making me feel better then. Wait, you're making me feel better because I don't want big guns. So maybe I should be okay with only having the second weakest weights. Of course I won. I am victory. Congratulations. Congratulations on your victory. I was doing some sport. I won't enjoy it that last. I'm sure you can find a sport that you enjoy. Next year I'm making 17 years old. Okay, so you're very... Sario, listen to me. Listen to me. You are not gonna stop being young until you are like... You're a human, right? I'm assuming you're a human. You're not gonna stop being young until you're like 30. Stop thinking that the first fifth of your life is the only time you're young. A third of your life should be considered young, in my opinion. You guys live for what? 100 years? You humans? A third of that I would call a good amount of time to call it youth. It's really hard to find time for anything, to be honest. Tell me about it. But that's why I'm saying, like, don't stress yourself out too much. You're doing your best right now, and if at any other point your best is better than now, then that's what you can do at that point. We have to understand that, like, everyone has to understand that life cannot be at its perfect peak efficiency all the time. Sometimes our best is doing the bare minimum and resting because that's what our body needs. And that is perfectly okay. That allows us later on to be a lot better, to be a lot more productive, to find that willpower and that strength to push ourselves more. But that will only happen if we're taking care of ourselves on the moment when we the moments when we can. Okay? I'm pretty sure I didn't say what I meant to say, and my words came out completely flawed. But I hope you understood the message. Exercise is pretty important, good for your health, and I am sure your Oshi, no matter who they are, would be more impressed with you being fit. I think exercise is really important because adrenaline is something that we are going to get every day. We're gonna get adrenaline because of reasons, right? But that adrenaline, when you don't use it, that adrenaline just degrades into stress and into bad chemicals and blah 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 and bad things in your body. And exercise helps you work that adrenaline so that it doesn't degrade into stress and into all of those bad chemicals. So at the end of the day, being active, being like having a little bit of exercise and activity is going to help you not just in your body and getting fit and everything, but even in your mental health. It's going to be more helpful. Now, as well as I'm saying this, I'm also gonna say, don't stress over not being able to work out at certain moments of your life. Maybe you're really busy. I wasn't really going to do any exercise for the first year of my activity. I was busy all the time. I was learning the ropes of how to manage my activities, my drawings, my socialization, my networking, my keeping up social media, my projects, my long-term goals, all of that. And I was not really leaving a lot of time for myself to be healthy and go outside and have sunlight and exercise. But it takes a while sometimes to find an organization that would allow you to keep up those things that are healthy and that you don't necessarily want to do. So it's okay to have periods of your life where you feel, oh man, I should be doing better. You're gonna get to a period of your life when you're gonna be able to do better. I believe in you. I believe in that. Anyways, this got really cheesy. Let me catch up with the chat so maybe I can do something less cheesy. Well, thanks, Ellie. You need the motivation. Too many gingerbread cookies and melon pan. I believe in you, Duke. I was working out. It was very fun and tough too. It can be fun if you find a sport that you'll enjoy. Next time is you see Ellie, she'll be like that Queen Mermaid from Shantae, but like with abs. Do you like people with abs? I personally am not a muscle queen. I'm not someone who goes crazy over muscles. I've talked about this before. I mean, you're a shapeshifter. You can just poof muscles, but I wouldn't choose to. I'm not someone who goes crazy for like big muscles. I like that meme from back when with the cat calling newborn kittens fluffy jelly beans. That is adorable. Fluffy jelly beans. Your young years are not ending for a while still. Exactly. Lol, Danger Noodle reminds me of that Lucid Charts video about snakes. Lucid Charts? Lucid Charts. Googling that right now because I have no idea what that is. Really gonna miss my youth years anyways. You're gonna have plenty of them, Zario. From my point of view, 19 or 21-year-old is a kid, so yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You humans live for like 100 years. You're still a kid. Snake wisdom. I'm sorry, I know I got really cheesy. I'm pretty sure Lumi is a feeder, so if she's your Oshi, I don't know what you're talking about specifically. That long sentence you're saying to me, I appreciate it, Ellie. Very much got me confidence. I'm glad to hear that you got you more confidence. Silver if no, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hello, Elyssia. Hope you're doing well. What's the news you wanted to talk about? Oh, it wasn't news. It was just I wanted to tell you guys about a dream that I had when I was napping in the weekend because it involved you guys being little bastards when I missed a stream, when I overslept and I came to a stream like an hour late and you guys were trolling me in ways that are not physically possible in the real world, but I woke up very stressed because of the actions that dream you, all of you. I'm very mad at your dream versions. Never enough cheese. Be careful with those temperatures. We wouldn't want you to melt. Oh, it's very hot right now. It's that time of year where it actually gets complicated to even think about exercising. Let me drink some water now. You reminded me. is hot. But it's okay. It's okay. I prefer it to the cold. 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 I gotta remind myself. But I prefer it to the cold. I got to get my car's oil changed. Thank you. Talk to you later, Ellie. Goodbye, Lurfina. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the change in the oil goes well and you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. And you caught up with chat. Congrats. Yeah, I did. It is the end of the stream, though. It has been 2.5 hours. So it is, we are arriving to the end of the stream. And I talked about the two things that I wanted to talk about. The dream, the nap, and the little shitty bug scare. Actually, I guess I do have one more thing that I thought of mentioning, but it's sad, so I thought I don't know. It's not that it's sad for you guys, you don't care, because it's not like it doesn't affect my content at all. But I have this tabletop table. You know that I like tabletop games. You know that I like collecting dice and click-clacks and all that stuff. You know that I'm a nerd who plays... I don't play Dungeons and Dragons, I play Pathfinder, which is very similar. And I've had this table for a while. And one of the players just announced that he's getting stopping not playing with us anymore. And it's very sad. It's very sad because he was like the glue. He was like that one character that sometimes you get a balanced table and you have characters that match well with each other. But in this case, he was the glue and he was like the funniest character, and he was the character that managed to get us all on the same page when we were being discussing too much without really going anywhere. And he was like, I don't know, it's gonna feel very different. And it's the second time that it happens with this group that we stop, not that we stop a table, but that we lose the best character in the table, and then we keep going for a little while, and then the table kind of gets cancelled. So I'm anticipating that now that this dude's leaving, and he was the best character on the table and the one that we most enjoyed, now I'm kind of anticipating that we're not gonna get a replacement, and that the table is going to drop, and that again I'm gonna end up a campaign without finishing the campaign, and I'm sad and annoyed and I'm very annoyed. I'm very sad. I've actually been bummed since I heard about it yesterday. It's like... Anyways, you sure that was a dream? Yes, it was. So, Ellie dreamt about a normal day, Savage! Oh man, I missed the dream story time. Can't wait to catch up with the VOD later. Duke, it's at the very beginning. It's like the first 15 minutes of the VOD. I was talking about my dream nap. And then after that, it's a lot of catching up with the chat, Pokemon, stuff like that. But if you want to know the dream stuff, that's on the first 15 minutes. I recommend watching the VOD after. It was a great start. Wish I could drink something without it flying through me. Well, you do need to keep yourself hydrated, though, Retouch. Don't. I'm looking for the word starve, but with water. Wait, don't dry out your body? I know that there's a word for this. Don't dehydrate your body. It's really important that you keep it hydrated. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Don't starve your body of liquid, as my brain would say. My brain is stupid, and it forgets words very easily. Not gonna lie, now I feel motivated to work out. Hell yeah! I'm so glad, Silver of Nope. I'm so glad. Hello from Germany. Welcome, yes, Savage. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the channel. We were finishing the stream for today, but we are going to be wrapping up not too quickly, but welcome. I'm I'm more of a cold person, though Poland is that nice climate zone where we get both really low temperatures and very hot ones. Last decade or so, winters have been mostly mild, but the amplitude of temperatures in this part of the world can get to like 60 degrees. 60 degrees? You're not talking 60 degrees Celsius, are you? You're talking 60 degrees of separation between the lowest and the highest, right? You're not saying you get 60 degrees Celsius, right? Because that would be... Pathfinder is better than D&D, IMO. I have played way more Pathfinder than D&D. I definitely have, and it does allow you to do a lot more customizable characters. But on the other hand, it's a lot harder to get a grasp of the rules. I don't really have a grasp of the rules. I constantly... When I join a table, I always clarify like, okay, I can be a player in this table as long as you guys are okay with me making mistakes and you having to correct me on the fly. Because I will never learn all of the rules and be able to keep them apart. Like, I'll never be able to keep them straight. So people have to help me a lot while I'm playing. But as long as that group is fine with that, I can totally handle it. That stinks. I know how hard it is to find a group that is consistent for that long. I mean, with this group, we've definitely been playing for more than a year. I think we started on January of last year or November of last year or something. So it's been a year for sure. In this campaign, the last campaign was the one where we lost the best character, and then not that much longer than that, we lost the entire campaign. And now in this campaign has been going on for a year. We already managed to go from level, I don't remember, I think we started level 1 or 2, which is so boring. No, maybe we started level 3. Maybe we started level 3. We were already at level 7, so got quite a bit of experience there. But losing this one character is going to be very... Like, it was a very pivotal character to the dynamics of the group. And I'm very afraid of what's gonna happen without this character. I don't see a very big future for the campaign. And I'm sad about it. You like tabletop games and still you never got your tail kicked by a seagull in 100% orange juice. Leo, actually... I want to talk to you about that later. I hope it's okay if I send you a private message later about 100% orange juice. I never actually played it, but I own a lot of the guidebooks from 13 Age, and it sounds like a really nice tabletop system. I don't know if I've heard of 13 Age. Wait, let me Google it really quickly. 13th Age... It's fantasy, right? It's also fantasy, right? It looks like it from the cover. The ones that I'm really excited to try are the ones... The ones that I'm really excited to try are the ones that are not the same flavor as D&D and Pathfinder, because those are the ones that I've tried. I've tried Paranoia, which was my absolute favorite so far. So maybe that's why I feel like trying other things that are not really fantasy. One that I'm really excited to try one day is Blades in the Dark. Yeah, but I feel like I've talked about this before. I'm not gonna repeat the entire thing. I know I'm trying, but it's tricky when getting anything at all feels uncomfortable unless it's at room temperature and I need to rush to the toilet 2 minutes later. I know, Retouch. It's very sucky and it's very bad. I just fear that if you dehydrate yourself, you're just gonna end up worse. Because, like, at the end of the day, our body dehydrated is really one of the worst combinations. It really stops working well when they are dehydrated bodies. So I hope that you start feeling better. Highest there was 45 degrees. Okay, that is still terrible. That is still like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. But 60 degrees is like literal death. So, Skypack, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, I am ill now because I went for a jog. Exercise isn't always good. Are you saying that your illness now, this sickness happened because of going jogging? I really hope it's not the case, but I mostly hope that you start feeling well. I mostly hope that you start feeling better. Lowest we had was supposedly minus 42 degrees, but yeah, 25 was pretty normal when I was a kid, with 35 in the summer also not being out of the ordinary. You know, that's not what I would have expected from Poland. It sounds like a cold climate country, but that just shows you how bad I am in geography. That just shows you that I'm very bad at it. Nowadays, winters barely get to minus 5. I think that's also the same that's happening here. I think the winters have been getting warmer here. The stream is pretty chill, I like it. You Savage! Yeah, it's pretty chill. It's a free chat and we keep those kind of on the chill side. Although, if you catch me playing games, that might be a different story. I might be getting a little bit more chaotic. Give you a like and a sub, hope you're welcome. I thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your time here. Whenever you're here, I hope you like it. How do you say hi in German? Hallo? I don't know if I can pronounce that properly because I don't know I without hearing a reference. But I mean it's hello. It should be fine. It's not a long word. Long wrap-up stream? Yeah, we're stopping. I know. We're stopping now-ish. It's been enough. It's been enough of a wrap-up. So let's wrap it up now because it has been late enough. Minus 21 minutes. I'm sorry. Oh, Aleph, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. If you think about it, a Just Chatting stream is just a wrap-up stream from start to end. Kind of, isn't it? Isn't it? I had to go, now I'm back and you're still here. Wait, why am I surprised? Yeah, why are you surprised? But we are stopping, Crumpets. We are stopping. What did you expect, lol? Shh. Shh. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna wrap. I can wrap up. I can do this. I can do this. Wrap up chat, but I can never catch up the stream. And yeah, jog at 1 degree weakened me enough to get ill despite having thermoactive clothing. Ah, right, because for you guys it's the winter. Now I understand. Yeah, that wouldn't make you sick. I hope that you get better really quickly. I hope that you get better soon. I hope that at least that you start being okay with drinking liquids because that is one of the biggest issues right now. You need to keep your body hydrated, but keeping it hydrated feels bad. So I really hope that you can feel better quickly. Got to go. Thank you for the stream, Elyssia. Thank you for being here, Silver. Nope. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Sounded good from what I remember. Oh, the hello. I mean, it's a short word. I don't think you can butcher a word that short without a lot of effort. Oh, damn, I came at the end. Yes, Aleph, actually, this is the end. I am finishing the stream. This time for real. Stop mocking me, you guys. This time is for real. Is there such a thing as enough talk to Ellie? We're gonna find out. I better go now. I don't want to miss the World Cup match. See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, Sario. I hope that you enjoy the match. Sounds like you're threatening us, lol. I'm not threatening. I'm just saying we're gonna finish this now. Can you, lol? Eventually you will. No worries. She's not stopping. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I don't know what you guys did to Ellie for what. All aboard the Ellie train. Choo-choo. The Ellie train is leaving the station. A wrap-up stream for the month. We're probably gonna do another one in December, though. Choo-choo or hiss. Anyways, all aboard. I believe in you, Ellie. You can finish the stream. Thank you for the stream, Ellie. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you for the stream, Ellie. It was fun to catch one live. Exactly. I wish that you didn't have to wake up at this ungodly hours to do so, but I thank you for the effort. And I hope that you can rest well enough and that you're not destroyed when you get to your work. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. Thank you, Ranker, and thank you, Duke, for the super chats. And I think that's going to be it, right? I think that's going to be it. Yes, thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for more Lost Ruins for Martes de Metro Ibáñez. Thank you so much. And don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink water. Try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And, of course, try to eat nutritiously. But most important of all, don't forget to be kind to yourself and others, alright? Why are you ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you, you fool! Anyways, be kind to yourself